Oh, I don't want to record this because I'm kind of in the middle of it, but I just got out of it, sort of. So let me show you what's going on here. Yeah, Mr. Ekko ran off. I need to get the shocker for him because he took off. Like, we've been cooped up because it's been raining a lot. Yeah, I just got the truck stuck in the mud going after him. Once I get the shocker set up on his collar, then this point, it would have been a really good moment for me to give him just a little zap, and I could correct him. I can train him utilizing that. So I'm driving after him, and this is what I just got out of. It's just been raining here a lot, and I usually don't drive the roads when it's wet or muddy, and I just wasn't even thinking, and I didn't turn it into 4x4 until right before I got in here, so the 4x4 didn't even engage. So I had to get out of here in two-wheel drive. It only took me 5 minutes. It wasn't that big of a deal. Let's see, so we got a lot of mud there. I'm gonna stay, if I stay off to the side of the road, I'll be able to turn around and get out of here. And luckily I got my good boots on because I was out hiking and it's wet out, so I put on my waterproof boots. And now I think I'm just gonna wait here because this is about as close as I can get to where he is. He is way out there. I mean, he ran off, I think he's probably 4 miles, at least 3 miles away from camp. And I can continue down this road, and that'll take me like real close to him, but I just don't want to get stuck again. And I will be able to get it into 4x4, but I just don't think it's worth it. He'll head back to camp, or he'll get somewhere closer and I can pick him up along the way. I'm tracking him right now with the tracker, so I think the tracker coupled with the shocker system, I'm gonna have a really good setup for this dog. He is a good dog. We've just been cooped up, like I said, and when he's cooped up, then he's more liable to run and run really far when he sees something that he chases. And it's got to be a deer because, I mean, he was running up to 18 miles an hour. The tracker tells you how fast your dog is going. So really annoying, you know, but the tracker is really, I mean, that thing really helps. In this case, like, it gave me a little too much confidence because I'm like, oh, I'll just go after him. And then I didn't even think about the wet roads. And, you know, this is the first time I actually got stuck in the mud in the truck. So y'all can have a good laugh at the follies that are going on here. And, you know, don't do what I do and learn from my lessons. You know, don't get stuck in the mud. It's been one of my fears, and this is teaching me a lesson. You know, it was only 5 minutes to get out of there. It wasn't that big of a deal. I just kind of rocked back and forth, put a log under one of the tires that was spinning out. And if I would have been in 4x4, I could have got out of there easy. Like, I wouldn't have even gotten stuck. But it takes a second for it to engage once you click it. And it was like 2 seconds, and then I was in the mud. I was like, man, I don't even want to record anything. But since I'm just going to sit here right now and wait for Ekko and see how close he comes, then that's what I'm going to do. And so that's why I'm recording this for all of y'all. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, let us know you're watching. We like to know you're watching. And don't laugh too hard at my situations. I'm got all muddy. You can see on the map there, like, he's just wandering around and like doing these crazy circles and stuff. And he's going slow now, so I know he's tired. I can't believe he got up to 18 miles an hour. I mean, it's crazy. It's cooler today, so he's more liable to run farther, and he really did. Like, he's way out there. He's a mile away from me now up this road. And I turned around now. I don't think I want to continue down that road. I can get closer to him, but I may get stuck in the mud, so I'm kind of just waiting to see if he's coming back. And with the tracker, you know, it's nice because it looks like he's starting to kind of head back towards this road, about probably 3/4 of a mile back that way on the road. So hopefully he'll get to the road, and maybe he'll just wander down the road and I can just pick him up right here. That tracker, there's a link to it down in the description. I I back this tracker. This thing is freaking awesome. You saw my video a few videos ago where it was the first time I had to use it. And if you're part of the Patreon, then you've probably seen a couple other times I've had to use it. So it's coming in really, really handy. He's so far away right now that he's going to be a little bit injured, you know. He's going to be really slow. He has more potential of getting lost. So having the ability to find out exactly where he is, and we're in the middle of the woods. I mean, we are deep in the woods, and we're getting deeper. And so I'm just thinking, like, I hope that thing works way out here, and it's still working really, really well. I mean, you can see how accurate it is. It took me a few times to connect, especially like when I was driving through the woods and when he was just taking off. Then I think if he gets in certain tree cover or whatever, it'll take maybe a minute before it locks on. And then once it's locked on, like, I mean, it's showing me so much detail. It's crazy. I need to get the shocking system, and it's not a matter of me like, oh, I don't want to hurt him. You know, of course I don't want to hurt my dog. And the advantage that I have is that I'm with him so often, 24/7 we're together. So it's not going to be this, it's not a punishment thing, the shocking thing. It's just a deterrent for when he gets that chasing urge. I have to get that out of him. For me to train that out of him at this point is kind of unreasonable for me to think that that's going to happen, because it's so instinctual. And when he was a puppy, that's probably why he ended up at the shelter. He probably ran away from his original owner, and then I ended up with him because he had run away. Since I'm going to be with him 24/7, I'm only going to need to use it in those exact moments when he gets that urge to run after a deer, not any other time. And I'm going to be able to use the lowest shocking ability, because he's really sensitive to, usually my deterrent is I poke. I just kind of gently poke. It's instead of a pet, you know, a gentle pet. You just kind of poke your dog. Not hard at all. It doesn't hurt at all. It's just like that. And they go, oh, he doesn't like that. Whatever I'm doing, I need to stop. A little shock, he's gonna hate that. He's gonna be like, what the heck is happening to me? And he's gonna stop in his tracks. I mean, you'll see it. You'll see me implement that. If y'all have any tips on how to utilize that and any brands that you think I should check out, then let me know. Leave it down in the comments, because y'all have really helped spur that idea in my mind as far as getting an e-collar for him. I just want to get back to camp and just chill out. Like, this is what I always say every time I'm trying to find him, because I worry so much. And right now it's like, I wouldn't be worried, except I don't want to go down this road because I don't want to get stuck. That's a whole other issue that I could create for myself. I could probably go down this road. So I may end up doing that. It's pretty amazing. You can see him beelining it now. He's got a sense of direction. I'm really glad about that. If he keeps going in the exact direction that he's going, he will intersect with, he'll get right back to our camp. And if he stays on that line, he's gonna come right here to the truck. So you'll hopefully see that next. There's a person camped out here. It seems like it's a lady with a dog, and she was really friendly. And I'm kind of embarrassed, because it's like, I don't want anybody to be like worried, like, what's this guy doing spinning out his wheels in front of my camp, and why is he sitting there? But I told her, I said, I'm tracking my dog. He's coming this way. I'm not going to drive any further because I don't want to get stuck in the mud. I told her I was going to turn around, and I did my best to like not turn around in anywhere that's not on the road. Like, I tried to stay mostly on the road because I don't want to like create ruts off the side of the road. I was just thinking about, oh, poor Ekko, like, he's walking really slow. This thing shows you like he's going 1 mile an hour, 2 miles an hour, and then it's like 0 miles an hour. And I'm like, oh, he's tired and he's probably thirsty. And I'm thinking, gosh, it's gonna be so long until he gets water. But there's mud puddles out here, so he's got plenty of water to drink. And you know, when a dog's thirsty, they'll drink anything. And this is fresh rainwater, so it's good water for him to drink. So that makes me feel a little better. At least he's getting hydrated on his hike back to camp. Now, he's found a road that's about a 1/4 mile up this way. That's a more off-roady kind of road. You know, it's like not as nice of a road as this one, not as often used, So I don't think I want to attempt driving down it, but he's following that road out to the main road, so that might be where I run into him now. Just keeping a real good eye on him on the tractor, and I'm feeling really calm. And he's going to be nasty when he gets in the truck. He's going to be so muddy and tired. You'll see, hopefully. Okay, new plan. I have so much confidence in this tracker, and it's just showing me exactly where he's going to be. So he should be intersecting this road here. I do have a little ways to catch up to him, and he could cross this road and then just keep going in the direction he's going. I'm hoping he's going to get on this road and continue down it, and he'll run right into me. I probably have about a quarter mile until I get to that intersection point. And you can see this is really muddy here. So it's probably best that I don't drive down it. Oh, there's somebody camped out here too. I have this whistle on my pack and a specific rhythm that I use to call him, and he usually comes to that. And I could see him changing his track when I whistled it. There's a big camp out here, so I don't want him to intersect with this camp, just in case they have like dogs or something. But I think that's what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna go to their camp. I don't see him out here. The whistle really worked. I just kept looking on the map, and it's like, oh, he's coming. And I'm looking out here, I can't see him. He's hard to spot. He's just to the right of that tree, like right around there. And he's walking slow, but he's walking right towards me, right to the whistle. I mean, if this isn't a good promotional video for this tracker, then I don't know what. And they need to sponsor this channel, because I mean, I'm paying full price for that thing. They're not sponsoring me. I pay monthly on that thing. I would like to get one for Dodger. It's not as necessary, but it would be a nice bonus at some point. And I will be buying one at some point for Dodger, because it's that good. If you hit the links, I'll have a couple links in the description for this tracker, and if you use those links, then that helps out the channel a little bit. I don't mind vouching for products that work this well for us out here in the middle. I mean, we're in the middle of nowhere. We're so far out. Hey, Ekko. Where you been? You look a lot rougher than when you left us. I see some wounds, a little limp, a little bit of blood on his back leg. But he's fine. Ekko. Where you been? I promised him today too. I was like, the rain's gonna stop. We're gonna go on a good hike today, because we've been cooped up. But now he's gonna be useless for the next 3 days. He's not gonna be able to go anywhere. And now he's looking at somebody's dog across the way at the camp there. What you can do, go chase him? Go get him. Go get him. Yeah, right. And so, yeah, he's muddy. He's probably got like broken nails. I can see it. Maybe a gash there. Ekko, sit. Sit. Good. How you doing? And this thing stayed on. You know, that's the big worry, is that it's going to fall off. It'll still send a signal, but your dog won't be there. You know, it'll send a signal until the battery's dead. This thing was charged at like 58%, and I think we used 2%, maybe 3% tracking him today for the last hour. Yeah, you're a little beat up, buddy. You look pretty good though. Okay, we're going back. Let's go back to the truck. don't think you have enough energy to jump out after them, Ekko. They got a bunch of babies with them.